see, this is the world. The world is round. It's not flat, okay? It's flat, round, not all over, okay? And then, look, this is the thing. I left from here. Where is Brazil? Here, you see? Here's Rio.
Yep.
I went from the boat here, like this, all boats. We had some nice time, but also, you know, storms and everything here.
83.
83, yeah. And then I arrived in here in Portugal, and then I lived in Europe, Paris, and then I went all the way here to Tromsø. I lived in Tromsø, which is
Norway.
It's not in Norway, it's almost in the North Pole, you know, the North Pole will be here.
Yeah.
And then I was living here. Then I went down to Gypsy land, Hungary. I lived there. And then I went across the Sahara. Here's the Sahara Desert, you know.
How you cross Sahara?
Hitchhiking. And then I crossed Sahara here. And I lived in Lomé. Then here I went to the forest walking.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
600 kilometers. Then here, Bujumbura. I lived here. Kenya. And then I went to India. This is the first flight I had, you know. I got the airplane. It was this.
Yeah.
And then here, Varanasi, I went down and I lived in Varanasi. Then here, from Nepal, I got the realization here.
What
Nepal.
year? 1980.
87.
87.
And then I went across China, all the way across China here to Shanghai, then Hong Kong, and then there I met my love.
Why you go from Shanghai to Hong Kong? Why you don't go directly from Shanghai to Japan?
Because I didn't get the visa.
Why?
Because my passport was full of stamps from everywhere. And then, anyway, and then afterwards, I can tell you later the story.
Yes.
That's a good way to see. And then after from here, Tokyo, went to Australia. I didn't draw.
You miss New Zealand, obviously.
Yeah, New Zealand is here. I know a very good friend that lives here. You know?
I don't. What's his name?
It's a Romanian with.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. What's his name?
He's a very nice name.
Daniel.
Daniel. And then after here, from I went to Tahiti, and I went to America. And America I crossed, and I met a great yogi. I wanted to meet Gregoire. He used to live in New York. So I went to New York, and instead of going back to Brazil, like normal way to go back to 7 years, that I want to go around in 7 years.
Yeah.
Gregoire said, no, you have to meet Shimataji. And I said, well, Shimataji is just everywhere in my heart. Why do I need to meet? Yes, you have to meet her. So what I did, we did a detour. We went from New York to England again, and I went to India again, and I met Shimataji here. Then we went back to Europe, and then from here I went back to Brazil.
Wow.
That's the thing.
What a story. What a story. A lot of details. I hope you will tell us in the next installment. So,
Yeah.
Bruno DESCALVES.
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 Yeah.
Oh, dear people who are watching us, I'm very much pleased by meeting Bruno, and what can I say? His story is fantastic. A lot of details he will tell us, hopefully in the next few days if we have time. Anyway, you will come to Mahashivaratri anyway, so we will have time to chat there. I'm very glad that I record few of your performances, not all. Maybe we have time for another one tomorrow or whenever. One or two you have puppets, but not now. We always are pressed by time. For now, thank you very much again. Goodbye, and Jai Shri Mataji. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye bye.